Good evening, Internet, and welcome to an impromptu International Writers Fellowship episode. I'm sure anybody who tunes in on a regular basis will know that we don't normally do Wednesdays, and we, as in the rest of the fellowship, don't. But I've had a bit of a rubbish day, and I needed an excuse to do some writing, and so I thought, come on, let you guys keep me company, and whilst I'm here, message the others and see if they are available. So how are we all? If I appreciate there's not going to be many people tuning in today because it's not our regular day, but by all means, if you want to join me, I would appreciate your company. What I'm going to do today, assuming it's just me, is we'll do the card reading as usual. I'll give you an update on one of the projects that we've had, which is making us all a bit annoyed. Then we'll do some writing. But first and foremost, I'm just going to go and say, does anybody want to join me? It would have been helpful if I'd done this first, don't you think? Cool. Okay, well, that's that sent. So yeah, as I say, today has been a bit of a pants day. So I don't know if I told anybody. I started doing karate. I've started back at karate after 23 years. Had it last night, and oh god, I've paid for it today. Jesus, the pain has been not pleasant. So that's never a great one. Then I've had multiple clients who are also having bad weeks, months, years. I even got a bit tired and emotional myself earlier. So, mate, oh, Kraken, I am so deeply sorry. What, something in the air? It's been yeah, I'm sure, but it doesn't make it any easier when it happens, does it? I'm so sorry. Well, we can be shit together for a little while. Yeah. Let us consult the cards. And so I tell you what, being as it's just you and me today, I will let you decide. So we could go the Everyday Witch Tarot that has cats aplenty. Or if you'd prefer, we could steer clear and we could go the Darkwood Tarot or even the Ethereal Visions. Which one would you like to give a go? Do I have a dice-themed deck? No, I don't. Why do I not have a dice-themed deck? There is, in fact, actually, now you mention it, there is a sheet where you can roll dice and it will come up with, what's it called? A tarot result. But no, I there must be a oh, you've planted the seed of an idea. That's very dangerous. But right, let us go for Ethereal Visions. I haven't used this one for a while, have I actually? Now that I think about it. I've got dice themed lots of things. So. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Kraken talking. Do you have a? I'm afraid Oirami. I'm afraid I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Thank you for joining us. As Kraken says, very much D&D nerds, tarot nerds, dice nerds, and everything. But being as I'm, as I was telling, you're a dice nerd now. That makes me happy. Welcome. Let's have a look what the cards are saying for us. Oh, well, I think this sums up our... actually, let me just turn off the... what's it called? The focus, because otherwise... Yeah, this guy feels very apt, doesn't it? So it's certainly how I'm feeling today. 5 of Cups. So let us have a quick look. See, the number of times we do this, you would have thought I'd have got a handle on what each of the cards are, wouldn't you? But let's have a look. So, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups often appears in a tarot reading when a situation hasn't turned out the way you expected, and you are sad, regretful, and disappointed. Instead of moving on with your life, you are choosing to wallow in your self-pity. All you can focus on right now is what went wrong and how you failed. Sure, feel the feels, but set yourself a time limit for your self-pity and then pull yourself together and move on. The 5 of Cups suggests you're stuck in the past and can't let go. Old wounds and bitter memories flood your mind as you think about what happened. You blame yourself or believe you're a victim of life's circumstances. These negative emotions are holding you back from your fullest potential. Release them so you can move on and create positive change. Forgiveness is vital with the 5 of Cups, both of yourself and others. If someone has disappointed you, find it within your heart to forgive that person, releasing yourself from the disappointment. And if you are frustrated with yourself, know that you did the best you could under the circumstances and have now learned from your mistakes. Well, 27 sets of dice on your Amazon list. Welcome to the club. Yeah, and I've had a day of disappointments as well. I've been a bit teary at times, and this speaks to me very much on a personal level. I don't know. Obviously, normally we try and interpret these as from a writing point of view, but it's notable that I came here specifically as an excuse to get away from feeling rubbish. As you say, you're here, and for the same reason. And Kraken, thank you for being here with me. I hope you get some comfort from me being here with yourself. Oiramui Mute, I'm so sorry. I hack everybody's names. Thank you for coming and joining us. This is where we talk about writing, but also support each other when things are a bit rubbish. What manner of writing have I been able to get done? Well, actually, this has contributed to the annoyance. So you haven't been with us for a little while, Kraken. Your absence has been noted. We have missed you. But I don't know if you were aware that a few of us, certainly me, Amber, and Erica, were looking at... No, absolutely nothing to be sorry about. You've got a life. But, you know, you're part of the family, and we notice when the family's not all together. But, yeah, so Amber, Erica, and myself were writing stories to submit to an anthology, which was calling for submissions about tarot cards. You know, I can't imagine why we'd be interested in writing stories about tarot. So for the past week or so, well, maybe a bit longer, between us, we've all been working. I've been chipping away at mine. Ember was getting really worked up about hers because she just couldn't quite find the zone. Erica likewise, but then Monday just that tarot movie. I didn't realize there was a tarot movie. There's a tarot movie? Fill me in. I need to know more. The only movie I'm aware of, well, two movies I'm aware of, is June 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine. Those are literally the only things I'm aware of. I'm gonna have to. Oh shit! Oh my god, you are absolutely right. I mean, I've got no idea who any of these people are, but I will have a look. But yeah, so we've been writing stories to submit to this. Ember sent an email to the publisher of, the compiler of said anthology, and just got an email back saying, "Oh yeah, we're not doing it anymore." And so there was holy cack, that sounds terrifying, and yeah, appropriate, doesn't it, for this channel? But yeah, so we were writing, we were, like I say, we were hunting the muse, and then just got told, "Oh yeah, we're not doing it anymore." And it's like, how unprofessional is that? I mean, if anything else, if nothing else, just take the damn submission call off your website. How about that for an idea? So yes, we're all a bit annoyed by that. So yeah, the Five of Cups coming up there, being a bit sad, being a bit frustrated about the situation. Yeah, there's in terms of writing, there's certainly some frustration there. How about yourself? How's your writing been going? We need to get you on one of these episodes at some point, by the way, simply because, again, you're part of the family. We need you to come along and be a part of it. But I mean, like I say, on a personal level, that card means a lot to me today. I think you're watching us on Twitch, aren't you? I think we've got an email. Just drop us a line on that. Jen will probably get back to you, and we'll sort it out. Hey, mate, you'll be faster than I am. I see now that this tarot anthology is no longer working. I am now. I'm obviously I'm going to carry on writing the story, but not just yet, because I want to go and write something else. So I wrote a poem yesterday, which was the first time I've written a poem in many years, because April is International Poetry Month, and we're going to do something for that. So I thought, let's start getting some practice. Oh my god, it was not good. So yeah, so now that, I mean, it's a good thing in a way that the tarot anthology has fallen through, because it means I don't have to worry about it. You love Poe in a tree, okay? Poe wrote lots of poems, didn't he? But anyway, you said you're only halfway through chapter 8. I mean, that is a lot. When you first came along, way back in, was it November you first came here? I think, was it chapter 5 you were on? I mean, I don't know how you can tell me, so how you can use the word only in that sentence. If you've written 3 chapters since November, I mean, it's a damn sight more than I've written. You know, in fact, I think it might be more than anybody on this channel's written, because we just went through a bit of a slump over Christmas, and actually that's why. Again, you use the word only. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I'm up to. You knew I was going to tell you off there. Because yeah, that you do not, there is nothing only about 15.6 thousand words. I mean, what, 15,000? That is what, 30 pages? 3.5. See, my brain, it's the end of the day, my brain. Do you know what? I'm going to be lazy. I am going to use a calculator. Yeah, 40. Oh, I don't know. Brain's not working. Oh, that's why I was using the wrong number. $20 pages in a book. Yeah, I can math good. Yeah, so that is 20 pages in a. Yeah, I just. Well, I used to live by word counts and numbers when I was writing, and so I had certain numbers just drilled into my brain, and now that's not. I haven't done that in a while. I'm like, what are these? Where are these numbers that I used to know off by heart? Yeah, you see, I did really well in maths, and everybody expected me not to. I expected me not to. I never quite figure out how I did quite so well at maths. It was yeah. I just saw your thing. Yeah, it's not a family without exactly. So I will point and poke. But yeah, so you were saying it's only 15,500. That's 20 pages. You have written that much of a book. You have that, and this is a long book. So this is that is. Do not tear yourself down on that. I think in the equivalent time, I have written probably about 1,500, so a tenth of what you've written. So just don't knock it. I was going to say something deep and meaningful, but it's gone. Have you got any writing with you? Because my plan was to come here and do some writing purely to force myself to do something, because I'm currently, well, it sounds like people are back now, but until a few minutes ago I was in the house alone. I'd had a rubbish day, and I just wanted to force myself to do something. So, well, I mean, do you how do you write? Do you write on your computer? Do you write longhand? How does that go? Google Docs. Well, why don't you open Google Docs now? I'll set as a timer. You can stare at the top of my head for say what, half an hour, 20 minutes, and then we just keep each other company whilst we're doing it, because it sounds like you've had a rough day, and I can wax lyrical about how sorry I am and how much I hope you and your family are okay. But especially for blokes like ourselves, we do tend to need distractions, don't we? So cool. So crack yourself open, then. I will. Thank you. Today. It's just a blip. It's every now and again, because I work with people in distress, and every now and again, the distress catches you, and look who's back. On that note, I am going to go and turn the timer on. God. So it is 25. So tell you what, we'll do. If we do 25 minutes. Oh, sugar. That will keep us. I'm not entirely sure I'm brave enough to look. I think part of me died just by reading that. I think you have literally just shaved some time off the end of my life just by having that in my presence. Yeah. Jesus H. Christ. So, on that note, if we start 25, so it's 25 minutes past the hour now. If we do 25 minutes, that'll take us up to 10 to give us some time just to check in, see how we're doing, and yeah. It's not so much disappointment as pain, or as Raymond Holt would say, pain. That's all I've got. I hope you get that reference. If not, I apologize for nothing. So today I am going to have a look at writing an action scene from Rock On, brother. Yeah, so I'm going to take 5 minutes off writing the tarot story, and I'm just going to go and kill some people because I think that will help, frankly. So are you presumably still doing pirates and mayhem, and indeed pirate mayhem? Sorry, I keep dropping things. Well, in that case, well, port is left, starboard's right, isn't it? Actually, one thing you might like in that case, where is it? I've got an extremely good book, which is very dusty. Let me just get rid of the thing for a second. This is the Folio Society edition of it. So this, which I got secondhand actually, but you can get much cheaper version of it. But it's called The Wooden World, and I mean this is the Folio Society do nothing but beautiful books, but this is all about what ships are like, what it was like living on a ship back in the days. That's the contents page. I don't know if you can read that. Stuff about food and careers and stuff. So so The Wooden World by N.A.M. Roger. It's an excellent book, and I love Folio Society. I've just got so many. All those books up there are Folio Society, and I would have more if A, I could afford them, and B, I had more room for them. But because I've written some sea-based shenanigans, and this has been extremely helpful. So I would encourage you to search that. Steady. Right, well, on that note, I shall get the timer up and running, and we will start doing our respective things. So happy writing, and I will speak to you soon. If you've got any thoughts, questions, comments, just pop them down below. Other than that, speak to you in 25 minutes. Happy writing, sir. Music. This piece of music, by the way, is called Feeding the Ducks. I thought you might appreciate it, given that god-awful pun. Happy writing. Oh. I just got back saying they can't come today, so yeah, it just doesn't good. And pencils down, please. Well, I don't think I got much done there. I'm still a bit tired and emotional. It's almost as if maybe I should have just allowed myself to be a bit down in the dumps rather than try and drown it out. Hey, how about yourself? Hey ho. What can you do? I was saying that I didn't do too badly. How did I do? 1833, so that is. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I mean, it's about average for me. I did 223. I can math good. I can math. Yeah, 223. Yeah, that's about average for me. How about yourself, mate? Did you get your research done? Did you find out which side's port and which one's starboard? Because if so, let me know, because that's going to bug me, that one. What a day, hey? What there we are. You with your grief, me with mine. Emotions all round. Well, it looks like I've lost you. So yeah, basically what I've done is I've just those 223 words were about a man whose hand gets chopped off and then gets sliced in two. Hey, I like what I do. But yeah, so that was my 223 minutes words. Oh Jesus, what a fucking day. If anybody's watching this in the future, by the way, many apologies. I have just had a bit of a wank day and just really could do with shit sorting itself out. I thought killing somebody would help, but yeah. Shit, sorry, I just seen you, mate. 300 words. We can't be friends anymore, okay? Well done. That's awesome. Tell you what, you go and grab your dinner, chat, because I am not going to be here for much longer. I've got to go and do shit. But I just thought, rather than leave it on our sad, depressed reading from earlier, I thought I'd see if we've got something better. I've got the Six of Swords. So let's see, instead of being sad together, what does the Six of Swords do? Tum-ty-tum-ty-tum-ty-tum-ty-tum. Six of Swords. Okay, because obviously that's the Tesseract. Six of Swords shows that you are in a state of transition, leaving behind what was familiar and moving towards the unknown. You might be the moving house, leaving a relationship, changing jobs, going through a rite of passage or a mental shift. This change may be your own doing or forced upon you, and you may feel sad to leave behind what is so familiar to you. However, you know this move is essential for your growth and personal development. The sadness over what you have lost or released will soon be replaced by greater mental clarity and renewed acceptance. You will become a better person as a result. So, mate, I know we both started today feeling a bit... Oh, hi. No, sorry, I didn't see you. Hi, no, Adventure Therapy 20. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, sorry, Kraken and I are just feeling sorry for ourselves here today. But yeah, so Five of Cups earlier, all about mourning and feeling a bit stuck. At least the Six of Swords, they're telling us that we'll be okay moving forward. So, chap, I'm really sorry. I for your loss. I might know a therapist, so if you want to get in touch, just drop me a line. But if you want to come on this on an episode, just give Jen an email and we can sort that out. Life, the universe, and everything. Well, thank you for joining me, Kraken and Charlene, in this impromptu chat. Can't promise it'll be next week, but we'll see how we go. Do you know what I've had for dinner today? Sploosh. I had a cup of tea. Have a good evening, all. Thanks for joining me. I hope you and your family are feeling okay, Kraken, and I will speak to you maybe on Friday, if not, certainly Monday. Well, somebody's got to be an intellectual with jokes like that, chap. And yeah, I expect you to say that when the others are around as well. See you later. Thanks a lot, mate.